Happy Friday, or at least it is when I'm filming this. Okay, I know you're not gonna see it till Saturday morning because it's later Friday night at this point, but I'm getting it done. So I am here with another 5-Minute Friday slash 12 weeks of Christmas slash, yeah, seriously, I don't even know at this point. We're all just surviving. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do today is I'm going to make a little bottle topper. If you're going to a neighbor's house for some Christmas get together, I'm actually going to a housewarming party next weekend, so I thought it would be a perfect idea. But what I'm going to do is I've got my framelit. Here's the ridge side. I'm facing it down. And I'm going to take my piece of paper that I've cut kind of exactly the width of the framelit. I'm going to slide it in, but I'm going to leave it hanging over here. So now you kind of see when I come back this way that it's only going to cut the end little banner part, but it's not going to cut the top. So it means I can make a longer banner out of an existing framelit that's got kind of a predetermined length. Now, I'm going to slide this through. You know the routine. We're going to jiggle here. At least you can't see me jiggling. That's the good part. Okay, so crank it. How bad's the jiggle? Oh yeah, I can see it on there. We're jiggling. Lovely cracking sound. Pull it through. Okay, so now when I come out of there, you can see that I have got this little tag topper. It's already got a little crease right in it from where it was bumped up over that folder. Now the next thing I've got is the All Is Calm DSP, and I've got one smaller size framelit because I know it'll fit perfectly, and I'll show you where, into this section here before the crease, and it'll work like a mat. Okay, so I'm gonna run that through, and I'm gonna put my Big Shot off to the side for a sec. Oh good lord, I'm making a mess. Okay, so let's get that out of here. I have to take my framelit out of my paper. You have no idea how many times I've had to hunt through my garbage to find the missing framelits that I have managed to toss. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, this is from the Bright and Beautiful stamp set. So I'm going to use this one, and I've got my Lost Lagoon ink because it's like my go-to. And I am going to just stamp that on there. I hope that you are one of the people that got hold of the magnetic platform with the last online extravaganza sale. But if you didn't, this is why you need it. So I've stamped my image, and I used to be so bad for running things through my Big Shot and then my framelits shifting because I wasn't careful putting my plates on. And then I'd have to restamp. And anyway, so this is phenomenal because once I got it on, you heard it kind of click. Well, that magnetic pull from my platform grips on and it stays in place. So I'm set to go through, and it's that whole, you know, measure twice, cut once concept. And then it just pops out. But I'll let you just see right here. You can kind of hear it. And it's like clinging to it there, and not just in the sense that I'm dropping it on the plate. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, I'm back, and you're going, okay, wait a minute. When did she cut that? I didn't. I went over to grab something off my desk, and it was sitting on my desk, so I'm going to use it. So this is the Deco Labels, and I had stuck this on here, and I'm like, oh yay, pretty. I like, and it kind of made it a little bit more of a pop than when I had initially was just going to put that on there. So what I'm going to do is I'll snail this, ta-da, onto here. Okay, can I center this without getting my head in the shot? Good enough. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this. Oh no, I don't want to. I don't like that. It's going to need to be popped up. Okay, so anyone who knows me is laughing as I say this. I pop everything up, like everything, and like sometimes 4, 5, 6 layers, and I don't know, you probably pay like $4.75 to mail one of my cards. It's ridiculous, but I have a trick is that I just don't go to the post office. I just put a stamp on them and stick them in the mailbox, and somehow they always seem to get there. Ignorance is bliss. Okay, so I'm going to stick that, or like that, onto there. Okay, and then, oh hell yeah, we're popping this one up too. Okay. And then I'll show you how to make the top part just so that you can put it onto your bottle. Okay. Now, the best part is I was trying to find a bottle to take a picture with the other night for another one I had done, and I didn't have any wine bottles or anything in the house, so I was actually using my Mister bottle for my Stampin' Spray, or my Stampin' Mist. Okay, so now I've got that done. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my 3/8 of an inch circle, I'm going to slide it into here just so it kind of lines up with that edge there. Okay, so I can see it there, and I can see that it's centered kind of side to side in my punch. I'm going to punch that out, and I've got it right back there, and it'll kind of allow it to hang out over the bottle front. Now, the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to need my Lost Lagoon cardstock for, so I'm going to grab some. Okay, so now with that Lost Lagoon cardstock, I've got that 1 3/8 circle punch again, the same one that I already kind of used at the top. So I'm going to punch out one of those, and I'm not actually using it, so that's why you're watching me toss it aside. Now I've got my 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and I'm just going to bring this one in. I'm going to punch myself out a little ring. I just find it looks so much more finished with that on top. So then I've got my silicone mat, just because if I don't do this, I end up with sticky stuff everywhere. My son's trying to convince his teacher that the glue should be banned in his class and that everyone should have snail. And he's also now taken to having his own silicone mat at school because he says then he doesn't get his desk all sticky. We have a crafter in the making. Okay, so you've got that part to there. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a little banner to kind of put across the front that says Season's Greetings. I think I'm going to use my silver for this one. Okay, so I've got this piece cut down. It's only 3/4 of an inch wide. Now, I don't know what the chances are of me actually getting this on the paper, but it can't hurt to try, right? So it's just my Silver Encore ink pad, and I'm just going to make sure that it's covered. Okay, I don't like squishing it in because then I end up having it everywhere. Now, this is all a matter of whether or not I actually put the stamp on the block straight. Ooh, jiggly hands. Just put it down, right? Don't wiggle. Okay, let's see. Oh, not bad. Okay, sorry, tooting my own horn here. Now I'm going to grab my little paper snips. Trick that I was taught years ago, and it made my life so much easier, and I'm going to cover my ink pad before I drop something in it, is when you're trying to do a banner edge, if you're not using a square punch or something, if you cut your center line in first, and from there, cut up from each corner, it will keep your little banner or your flag kind of ending balanced. Whereas when I used to kind of try and freehand it, it would be off center. So then I would try and fix it by adjusting it, and then it would be off. So then I would adjust it again, and then I would adjust it again. And then the flag or the banner was like, I don't know, 1/4 inch long and not so easy to work with. So now I think I'm going to put that down low because this thing is screaming for a rhinestone to me. Okay, so I'm trying not to touch my silver ink. I always find the silver and the gold need a bit longer time to dry. That is, of course, if you're stamping on the Project Life albums, it's unreal. It's such a beautiful finishing touch. Okay, so did I stick those dimensionals too far out to even touch the star? But now I have to touch the front again. Okay, peel, peel, peel. Don't rip. Ta-da. Okay, let's see. Better? I want it down low enough to fit. Did I do it? Okay, and so now all I need to do is grab my rhinestones, which are right in the mess that you can't see. I cleaned up my whole desk before I started this tonight, and now it's a disaster. Okay, so paper piercer and your rhinestones, it's a lifesaver. You don't end up trying to pick at it to get it off. And there you go. So you have a cute little bottle topper. You can drop that over top. You could use these for any of your Christmas get-togethers that you're heading out to. The other one that I showed the other day, that was the one I did with Holiday Home Bundle. It's awesome too because you can use it for a housewarming gift. So there's my one for today. Hope you enjoy. Can't wait to see you next weekend.